Fine furniture, Rockland's best. Our family has been serving your family with the widest selection of home furnishings, from bedding to living room and dining sets. Garfunkel's Fine Furniture, a tradition of excellence and quality that meets every budget.
G.I. Joe, Capcom Street Fighter 2, there's Zangief, E. Honda, Vega, Sagat, Dalsim. What's the dogs? Oh, Balrog, Guile, Ryu. You want 'em? You got 'em. So correcto. Capcom Street Fighter 2 figures each sold separately. Now you can go for the Joe that formed the team. Get a special Hall of Fame G.I. Joe figure by mailing in 20 proofs of purchase from G.I. Joe Action Figures. Details inside specially marked packages. Offer ends January 31st, 1995. Go for the Joe.
I'm going for it.
G.I. Joe.
Welcome back to the Creation Station. This awesome location is where we kids find all the tasty ingredients for Dan and Sprinklin. Creamy yogurt with rainbow sprinkles. There's the cherry picker and strawberry banana with such appeal. But what makes Sprinklin's reign supreme? Sprinkles! You can make the wildest taste you ever put in your face.
Dan and Sprinklin's, the only yogurt snack with a sprinkles pack. Where's your Creation Station mystery maze with special decoder? There's one free inside specially marked packages of Sprinklin's. You can collect all 6 to play one giant maze.
Night, night, night.
Welcome to Nick at Night Loves Lucy. I Love Lucy uncut, restored, and in prime time. We're celebrating Lucy's arrival on Nick at Night with 25 specially selected episodes of this comedy classic. Our first pick of the evening, shot in September 1951, was also the very first show they ever filmed. But due to technical reasons, it wasn't the first to air. Nick at Night's going to put it back where it belongs, right at the beginning of our week-long tribute to I Love Lucy. Stay tuned for Lucy Thinks Ricky is Trying to Murder Her on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night Loves Lucy is brought to you by Little Caesars.
You know Lucy, you love Lucy, but you've never seen Lucy like this. Uncut and beautifully restored, back in prime time where she belongs. Proof that Nick at Night isn't just talking about television heritage, we're doing something about it. So stay tuned.
How does the owner of Little Caesars think up his next great pizza idea? What are his influences, his inspiration?
That's it. Pizza for $1. Where do I come up with this stuff?
Pizza for $1. Now, when you buy 2 pizzas with 2 toppings for $8.98, you get a 3rd pizza for $1.
Pizza, pizza. I mean, when she gets close, it's no time to get in a sweat.
What guys want is clear.
If I get close and he smells, no way.
What girls want is clear. New Clear Arid Extra Extra Dry. The new antiperspirant so clear, it's invisible.
When we're together, who needs distractions?
Get a little closer with new Clear Arid Extra Extra Dry. Solid and gel.
Yeah, I trust Arid.
Once you couldn't get on the court unless you wore white. Today, everything's bright. And to remove stains from bright colors without taking out the color, you need something special. Color Bright Clorox 2. Clorox 2 Color Safe Bleach has special stain lifters to lift stains and brighteners to keep those bright colors looking bright. So treat all your colors special with Color Bright Clorox 2, the color specialist.
I got a problem.
Poor baby.
Yeah, watch.
Well, I've got a solution.
Country Crock spreadable sticks.
Yeah, they spread easy, straight from the fridge.
Very spreadable.
Very edible.
New Country Crock spreadable sticks. Spread easy, straight from the fridge.
Only one adult cereal could be this much fun to eat. Basic 4, a colorful mix of flakes, fruit, and nuts. Basic 4, tastes so good, you'll forget it's for adults. Attention Basic 4 lovers. Now there's more to Basic 4. More raisins, berries, apples, almonds, walnuts. 25% more fruited nuts in every box. Now more than ever, Basic 4 tastes so good, you'll forget it's for adults.
When I bite into a York peppermint patty, I get the sensation of itty-bitty snowmen running up and down my spine. Ooh,
I'll take one of those.
York Peppermint Patty. Get the sensation.
Nick at Night has set out the welcome mat for I Love Lucy.
Lucy!
Yes, Lucy, Ricky, Ethel, and Fred have moved into the home of classic TV.
It's sort of our destiny.
I Love Lucy's back in prime time, back in its original uncut form. So come home to that irrepressible redhead whose plans are mislaunched, whose plots are ill-fated, and whose comedy is nothing but classic. Starting next week, it's I Love Lucy, weeknights at 9, 8 Central. Lucy, welcome home to Nick at Night.
Why, this is the biggest story of the century.
Set your dials for excitement, boys and girls.
There's no point in trying to keep this a secret any longer.
Oh, happy days are here again.
Let's compare these two babies. The baby on the left has a beating heart. So does the baby on the right. The baby on the left has arms, legs, fingers, and toes. So does the baby on the right. The baby on the left can turn and jump and kick. So can the baby on the right. The difference is, the baby on the left was just born, and the baby on the right would very much like to be. Life. What a beautiful choice.
The Who's Tommy. The Tony Award-winning musical on Broadway at the St. James Theater. For tickets, call Telecharge 212-239-6200.
What's your favorite line?
The one my mother hung a wash on. Yours?
We were so rich, my parents had my nanny bronze.
I go to a bar that's so cheap they have a happy minute.
All right, here's a good line. I'm on a seafood diet.
I know. I see food, I eat it. Have a prune.
The best line comes from a Pilot pen, because Pilot's patented liquid ink pens deliver a smooth, flowing line.
Now, that's a great line. But AIDS is nothing to laugh about. That's why Pilot gives part of each sale to AIDS research.
Dave Thomas has a dream of competing in the 120-meter ski jump and winning gold.
I think I'm going to have lunch first.
If you've got a lot to do, try Wendy's $2.99 old-fashioned quarter-pound single combo, made with the best hamburger in the business, biggie fries, and a cold drink. Now, that's a meal.
Ski jumping. Here I come. Uh-oh. Ski jumping. There I go.
Wendy's quarter-pound single combo, now just $2.99.
Maybe I'll try the bobsled.
You know those credit card commercials where they tell you to jaunt off to some exotic paradise? This isn't one of them, okay? We're taking our MasterCard to the supermarket. How's that for exotic? Actually, I guess it is kind of exotic. I mean, you've got a MasterCard, they've got tropical fruit and crystal clear water, right? And now, no card is more accepted on the planet, including supermarkets. And it's smart to use your monthly statement to keep track of your grocery spending. I mean, the supermarket isn't exactly paradise, but at least you can drink the water. MasterCard, it's more than a credit card. It's smart money.
More tea, Daddy?
Sure, honey.
A short while ago, Mike Ward had a headache, but he couldn't postpone his tea party with the town's best hostess. So he took a Motrin IB, the same Motrin doctors have prescribed for years, but in non-prescription strength. And now that his headache's gone, he can concentrate on the things that really matter.
Good tea, huh, Daddy?
It's excellent tea, Becky. Excellent.
Motrin IB, the relief of Motrin in non-prescription strength. And now for sinus sufferers, look for new Motrin IB Sinus.
Welcome back to Nick at Night Loves Lucy, our week-long tribute to America's favorite redhead. And don't forget, starting next week, you can watch I Love Lucy every weeknight at 9, 8 Central on Nick at Night.
Lucy! What are you doing?
You know what I'm doing.
Honey.
Nick at Night wants to remind you that there's no better way to celebrate Valentine's Day than by watching Nick at Night Loves Lucy, a lovingly chosen assortment of the finest I Love Lucy episodes. And it continues every night this week, right here on Nick at Night.
You're watching Nick at Night Loves Lucy, our tribute to America's favorite TV classic. We're showing 5 episodes a night.
For how long? 1 week?
Exactly. And remember, there are still 4 more episodes of I Love Lucy tonight, so don't go away.
Dextrotriglycerides?
Tired of the same old reading material?
What's so gross about the national product?
Isn't it time for a magazine that speaks your language? Now, from the only network for kids...
Nickelodeon Magazine!
Just get a grown-up to call 1-800-866-1114 to order, and you can get inside a gym teacher's brain. Learn the most annoying car songs. Search through the world's messiest bedroom and much more.
Can you really teach a spider to fetch?
That's 1-800-866-1114 for 9 colorful side-splitting issues of Nickelodeon magazine, each with a comic book inside. It's $14.97, and only grown-ups should call, so
write it down and tell your parents. Don't delay.
And get the magazine that's just for kids.
Forget it, Dad.
I'm making this documentary about my friend
Winona Ryder, Ethan Hawke, Ben Stiller, in a comedy about life.
No, I'll call you back. Do you have a lawyer?
I don't have a dentist.
Love.
If we can get 2 women on the Supreme Court, we can get at least 1 on you, Sam.
Shut up.
And the friendships in between.
Oh, would you two just do it and get it over with? I'm starving.
Reality Bites. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
Mom, where's dinner? Mom, I'm hungry. Hey, Mom, when do we eat?
It's hard for kids to understand that you don't have all day to fix dinner.
I'm starving.
But that doesn't mean you can't whip up a meal that seems like you had all day.
Thanks, Mom.
Very funny. Beef. It's what's for dinner.
More Classic Lucy. Stay tuned as Nick at Night Loves Lucy continues.
Observe. Dry eyes, red eyes. Symptoms for which science created Clear Eyes. Unlike the other leading eye drop, Clear Eyes removes redness and as an ingredient to moisturize. The difference is clear. Clear Eyes.
Mr. Crunch.
Mr. Munch.
Watch one of the tastiest snacks ever was born, Crunch and Munch.
Let's try buttery toffee melted over popcorn. Let's add peanuts. Delicious. Let's call it Crunch and Munch.
Crunch and Munch, the crunchy munchy discovery.
Nick at Night.
We're back with Nick at Night Loves Lucy. I Love Lucy uncut, restored, and in prime time. Nick at Night has lovingly restored missing footage from every single episode. And one of those restored scenes appears at the beginning of our next show, Breaking the Lease, in which Lucy, Ricky, Fred, and Ethel sing golden oldies around the piano. This episode also features the first of many classic bouts between the Ricardos and the Mertzes. So grab a ringside seat for Breaking the Lease on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night Loves Lucy is brought to you by Little Caesars.
Only on Nick at Night can you find I Love Lucy fully restored and completely uncut. Now, every time you tune in to watch I Love Lucy, you'll get all of Lucy right here on Nick at Night.
How does the owner of Little Caesars think up his next great pizza idea? What are his influences, his inspiration?
That's it. Pizza for a buck. Where do I come up with this stuff?
Pizza for a buck. Now, when you buy 2 pizzas with 2 toppings for $8.98, you get a 3rd pizza for a buck.
Pizza, pizza.
Man, when I get a cold, it's a killer cold. I'm not taking a 4-hour pill like Actifed or Sudafed. It wears off too quick. I take Contact.
Most cold pills release all their medicine right away, then wear off. Time-release Contact goes to work fast, then gives you microdoses of medicine minute by minute to help keep your cold away all day.
Need something that works 12 hours, and Contact works 12 hours. Relieves congestion in your head, your ruddy nose. You take a Contact, and it'll take you through the whole day. No work, no pay.
Time-release Contact helps turn sick days into work days.
She's sweet. She's hot. And now, she's here on the home of classic TV. Yes, Nick at Night loves Lucy. And to welcome her, we've selected 25 of the most unforgettable episodes of I Love Lucy, shown uncut and restored to their original beauty. So join us for this classic TV celebration. Watch Nick at Night Loves Lucy, all this week starting at 8, 7 Central. You're watching Nick at Night Loves Lucy, our very special tribute to the queen of comedy, the incomparable Lucille Ball, here on the home of classic TV, Nick at Night.
not just karate. Tiger Schulman's karate. Call 1-800-52-TIGER. 1-800-52-TIGER.
Hey, think you know TV? Take this test. What's in 2 out of every 3 homes? What do Americans watch 70% more of than just 6 years ago? What are advertisers turning to in record numbers? If you said cable TV, smart choice. From Main Street to Madison Avenue, America's sold on cable.
Elliot.
Hello.
Are you aware of all the wonderful things that cable has to offer you folks?
Uh-huh.
The entertainment programs, the children's programs, sports, cooking shows, the whole spectrum of entertainment.
That's nice.
Do you know how it could change your life? You're going to be able to order any kind of movie, shop at home, take a class in your living room. It's going to be a whole new world.
Really?
It's going to be a lot to watch.
Well, what do you know?
So wonderful, and I wanted to share that with you.
That's great news. Thanks a lot for calling.
Some people just want clean teeth, but others want to keep their teeth healthy for life. For you, Oral-B introduces the Advantage Plaque Remover. Its power tip removes plaque behind your back teeth, and its action cup is clinically proven to be highly effective against gum disease. So the Advantage has the same goal as you and your dentist, helping your permanent teeth stay that way. The new Advantage Plaque Remover, the best toothbrush ever from Oral-B, the brand more dentists use.
When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
You know, people who start chewing Freedent because it won't stick to most dental work keep chewing it because it tastes great. That's why they stick with the gum that won't. Non-stick Freedent, the perfect gum for almost perfect teeth.
A real revolution. Liquid and powder in one makeup. From CoverGirl, Ultimate Finish Liquid Powder Makeup. It's one makeup that gives you the flawless coverage of a liquid and the soft finish of a powder, all in one compact for the ultimate natural look that's flawless, weightless, wondrous. Liquid and powder in one makeup. Ultimate Finish Liquid Powder Makeup.
After a whole week filled with wonderfully memorable episodes of I Love Lucy, how could you ever return to life without Lucy again?
Every time I think about it, I get a sinking feeling right here.
Worry no more. Starting next week, Nick at Night is setting Lucy up in her new home. Weeknights at 9, 8 Central. Now you can watch our beautifully restored and completely uncut episodes every night.
Hey, this'll make Lucy happy.
I Love Lucy is right where it belongs, on the home of classic TV, Nick at Night.
Why is this show ending at such an odd time? Because you're watching Nick at Night Loves Lucy. And these uncut, restored episodes run so long we couldn't pack them into regular half hours. We're sure that seeing I Love Lucy in its full original length more than makes up for any inconvenience. Stay tuned to Nick at Night. There's more ahead.
You're watching Nick at Night Loves Lucy, our week-long tribute to Lucy, Ricky, Ethel, and... We're bringing you 3 more classic episodes tonight, so stay tuned.
We're having a baby, my baby and me.
Yes, it's a blessed event, and it's part of our television heritage. In 1953, Lucille Ball became the first actress ever to be shown pregnant on the air. Because doctors had advised her to have a planned cesarean, Lucy was able to schedule the TV land birth of little Ricky, which had been filmed months earlier.
Ricky, this is it.
So that it aired on the same night as the birth of her real-life son, Desi Jr. America felt that Lucy and Ricky were part of the family. That's why 44 million aunts and uncles tuned in for the birth of little Ricky, setting a new record for the largest TV audience ever. The birth of little Ricky, a part of the birth of classic TV that you can watch today on Nick at Night.
This is the perfect time to try my new Polaroid Captiva. Smile!
Hey, where's the picture?
There's no picture?
Did you see the picture come out?
How can that be a Polaroid camera if there's no picture?
It doesn't look like a Polaroid camera.
It's not a Polaroid camera.
Presenting the Polaroid Captiva. It's sleek, it's stylish. Its pocket-sized pictures stay in a special compartment till you take them out, so you're free to shoot and shoot.
Maybe if you shake it.
Yeah, shake the camera.
The Polaroid Captiva. The pictures stay in till you take them out.
Little things that you do make me glad. I'm in love with you. The way you move, the way you get all around. You got power to spare. The best I've ever found. You know I love those little things that you do. Dirt devil, there ain't nobody else like you.
Here comes a whole new taste breakthrough. It's got less fat and better taste for you. Not a chip off the same old block. That's right. Got new Pringles right crisps. That's right. Less fat and better taste, they're less. Right. Better taste and less grease. The proof's right here, you see. That's right. It's not a chip off the same old block. Pringles right crisps. The taste of here.
Nick at Night presents a Tropicana Club Encore. For more classic Lucy, stay tuned as Nick at Night Loves Lucy continues.
For some people, everything has to be first class all the way. For them, there's Rembrandt Whitened Toothpaste. Rembrandt removes plaque, tartar, and stains even better than Crest. And it's so low in abrasion, you can use it every day.
Here's good news. We took Soft Scrub Cleanser and juiced it up with the power of lemon. So look out grease. New Soft Scrub with lemon. We juiced it up.
You can always trust your mind to the folks who are behind your brightly glowing TV screen who knows what you could find. Get it right every night, Nick at Night.
Yes, that's right.
We're back with Nick at Night Loves Lucy. I Love Lucy uncut, restored, and in prime time. Ask anyone what their favorite Lucy episode is, and chances are you'll hear Vitameat a Vegemin. Of course, that's the one where Lucy goes on television to promote a health tonic that just happens to be loaded with alcohol. As Lucy drinks more and more, she gives one of the great comic performances in television history. Nick at Night has brightened up that performance with a pristine new print, so you can see it as you've never seen it before. Here's Lucy Does a TV Commercial on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night Loves Lucy is brought to you by Little Caesars.
You know Lucy, you love Lucy, but you've never seen Lucy like this. Uncut and beautifully restored, back in prime time where she belongs. Proof that Nick at Night isn't just talking about television heritage, we're doing something about it. So stay tuned.
It's been an incredible day.
Unforgettable weddings begin with incredible caterers. Your peace of mind comes with knowing every detail will be taken care of. Your vision, your dreams, your imagination comes to life.
You must have spent a fortune on this place. You'd be surprised.
Experience the magic. Join us for our next complimentary tasting. Incredible caterers at the Inn at Central Valley. Central Valley, New York.
Tradition, old-fashioned service, and a huge selection of in-stock furniture and accessories has made Garfunkel's fine furniture Rockland's best. Our family has been serving your family with the widest selection of home furnishings, from bedding to living room and dining sets. Garfunkel's fine furniture, a tradition of excellence and quality that meets every budget.
Take away the milk, and it's still high in calcium because it's whole grain Total. Of all these cereals, only Total is an excellent source of calcium even before you add milk. Calcium-rich whole grain Total. Lots of cereals have prizes inside the box. Now Total, our prize is the whole box. That's right, a free box of whole grain Total. Crispy flakes rich in calcium. Look for mail-in certificates on specially marked boxes. But hurry, they're going fast.
Come home.
To doctor a bad cough, get Robitussin Maximum Strength Cough.
This'll help.
Robitussin Maximum Strength Cough and cough and cold formulas. Big relief for your worst coughs.
wash, I get pimples.
I use soap, I get pimples.
I use cleansers, I get pimples.
I get Clear Stick, I get fewer pimples.
Clear Stick gets under your skin for 11, 25, up to 53% fewer pimples.
Wow, this is huge.
Clear Stick. It's a real pimple prevention invention.
Hey, here's your ding-ding, big fella, huh? Yeah. Here's Daddy's ding-ding.
Once you get a look at those two all-beef patties.
No, this is Daddy's.
That special sauce, lettuce, cheese piled fresh and hot on that sesame seed bun. You've gotta have a Big Mac.
What you want is what you get at McDonald's today.
There is one company that never ceases in their search for quality. Meeting America's energy needs by producing advanced, environmentally responsible products. And by offering them at more locations than any other major brand, they can make your search for quality amazingly simple. Discover for yourself the difference quality can make. Fly with the new superpower, Citgo.
Now, what's the big idea? Lucy, what have you got to say for yourself?
Hello, friends. I'm your Vitamin Vegemin girl. Are you tired?
She's sweet. She's hot. And now, she's here on the home of classic TV. Yes, Nick at Night loves Lucy. And to welcome her, we've selected 25 of the most unforgettable episodes of I Love Lucy, shown uncut and restored to their original beauty. So join us for this classic TV celebration. Watch Nick at Night Loves Lucy, all this week starting at 8, 7 Central.
I drink V8 because...
Hey, I think it's good for me. It makes me peppy.
You got your vitamin A, your vitamin C. I like it because it has those beta-carotenes in it.
What's that word?
Beta-carotenes.
Pardon?
Beta what? You know, beta-carotene. Muy sabroso.
Call me crazy, but I think it's delicious.
35 calories. Really?
35?
Yes.
It's a kick.
Mwah, I love you.
V8?
V8!
Keeps me thin.
It's zippy kind of thing, a zippy thing.
Calling collect. You've got options. You can dial 0 like this guy.
Hi, Mommy. I rode on the plane all by myself.
Did I mention you'll be charged as much as you possibly can for this call? Or you can dial 1-800-COLLECT. Here's how it works. Dial 1-800-COLLECT. Yeah, I just saved you some cash. You're welcome. Love you. Called Mom Collect, huh? You know, you could have saved up to 44% by dialing 1-800-COLLECT.
Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
How does the owner of Little Caesars think up his next great pizza idea? What are his influences, his inspiration?
That's it. Pizza for $1. Where do I come up with this stuff?
Pizza for $1. Now, when you buy 2 pizzas with 2 toppings for $8.98, you get a third pizza for $1.
Pizza.
The average person puts 9,000 times the weight of a sumo wrestler on their feet every day. That's why Dr. Scholl's created advanced insoles and inserts to give your shoes revolutionary cushioning and shock absorption. Make life in your shoes more comfortable.
What puts the smile upon thine face? Is it those standards set so high? Upon my udder, I swear this thought I could ponder a long while. Surely, at quality checked, our fresh taste makes the smile.
Welcome back to Nick at Night Loves Lucy, our week-long tribute to America's favorite redhead. And don't forget, starting next week, you can watch I Love Lucy every weeknight at 9, 8 Central on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night wants to remind you that there's no better way to celebrate Valentine's Day than by watching Nick at Night Loves Lucy, a lovingly chosen assortment of the finest I Love Lucy episodes. And it continues every night this week, right here on Nick at Night.
Are you sitting home alone? Well, there are still 2 more episodes of I Love Lucy tonight, so don't go away. Nick at Night has set out the welcome mat for I Love Lucy.
Lucy!
Yes, Lucy, Ricky, Ethel, and Fred have moved into the home of classic TV.
It's sort of our destiny.
I Love Lucy's back in prime time, back in its original uncut form. So come home to that irrepressible redhead whose plans are mislaunched, whose plots are ill-fated, and whose comedy is nothing but classic. Starting next week, it's I Love Lucy, weeknights at 9, 8 Central. Lucy, welcome home to Nick at Night.
Yep, it's a dull, boring morning. 65 degrees. No wind. No clouds. Dull.
What'd he have for breakfast?
Or Classic Lucy. Stay tuned as Nick at Night Loves Lucy continues.
What am I going to do with these potatoes?
Add a little Spam and add a lot of taste.
Spam luncheon meat. When you want a lot of taste for not a lot of money.
Add a little Spam and add a whole lot of taste.
Only one children's vitamin has the fun shapes and great Flintstones taste kids love. Flintstones, complete with the vitamins and minerals kids need.
And growing.
Nick at Night.
We're back with Nick at Night Loves Lucy. I Love Lucy uncut, restored, and in prime time. You'll spot a familiar face in our next episode. It's Gail Gordon, who played Mr. Mooney on The Lucy Show. He later went on to star opposite Lucy in her two other series, Here's Lucy and Life with Lucy. But before all that, he was Ricky's boss, Mr. Littlefield, in our next episode, Lucy's Schedule. Coming right up on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night Loves Lucy is brought to you by Little Caesars.
Only on Nick at Night can you find I Love Lucy fully restored and completely uncut. Now, every time you tune in to watch I Love Lucy, you'll get all of Lucy right here on Nick at Night.
Queen frozen Valentine cake so special? Because it's made with the sweetheart of treats, delicious Dairy Queen chocolate and vanilla soft serve, and a big hug of chocolate fudge and chocolate crunch. But the icing on the cake is you can get it decorated our way or your way. The Dairy Queen Valentine cake, the most delicious way you can say, be my Valentine. We treat you right. Dairy Queen.
I'm sweet on Sather's candy.
I love those Starlight Mints.
And Sather's candy corn.
Well, gummy worms are my favorite. Next to Sather's Tangaroos.
And Sather's Kitty Mix.
And Lemon Drops.
I always buy a couple of bags of Sather's.
Because I'm always sharing.
You'll find me here a lot.
At the Sather's Candy Display.
Sather's. Over 100 varieties of value-priced candy. Everybody's sweet on Sather's.
This week, a case of global proportions. Meet Suparna Singh. Every weekend, her M.O. was the same. Her brother in Bombay, grandparents in Great Britain. She loved being in constant contact, except when she got her phone bill. Her crime? Not taking advantage of Sprint's new offer to split the cost of calls all weekend long. Don't let this happen to you. Call now before it's too late. An offer this good can't last forever.
Only Sprint gives you 50% off calls to every country, all weekend long.
Hi, I'm Chris Elliott. I just want to talk to you about some things you might not know about cable. Have you heard of cable in the classroom?
No.
It's revolutionizing teaching as we know it. It's giving teachers a whole new way to teach and children a whole new way to learn.
Really?
Do you know that cable is providing commercial-free programming free of charge to teachers?
Beautiful.
It's going to change the future and make us better human beings in the process.
That's great, Chris.
I think I got my point across as best I can. Who's next?
For Jeffrey's colds, we see the pediatrician.
I love my pediatrician. He's my dad.
He recommends Dimetap Elixir. Jeffrey likes taking it, and it's alcohol-free.
For colds, doctors recommend Dimetap for their families and yours.
My daughter said she's too busy to use Old English oil, so
she got the Old English spray. It's the only one with conditioning Old English oil to help protect and shine. Give your wood the royal treatment with Old English.
With love from Nick at Night on this Valentine's Day, we represent a classic in the uncut way, restored to pristine beauty to display its comic power. It hasn't looked this splendid since the days of Eisenhower, America's favorite redhead, her husband from Havana, classic next-door neighbors, and a club called Tropicana. Stay tuned for I Love Lucy, uncut and oh so bright. Happy Valentine's Day from all at Nick at Night. You're watching Nick at Night Loves Lucy, our very special tribute to the queen of comedy, the incomparable Lucille Ball, here on the home of classic TV, Nick at Night.
Living history.
But that's wonderful.
Wow, what a head rush.
Certainly is interesting seeing all the old faces.
I'll have to remember that.
By the end of the week, 7 more lives will be saved. By the end of the day, 16 people who couldn't walk will. By the end of the hour, these special filters will help make 25,000 more gallons of water ready for drinking. And by the end of this message, 1 more premature baby will be protected. All of which is made possible with the help of a material we call plastic.
I wash, I get pimples. I wash more, I get pimples.
I use soap, I get pimples. I use cleansers, I get pimples.
I get pimples. I get pimples.
I get pimples. I get Clear Stick. I wash, I use Clear Stick. I get fewer pimples.
Clear Stick. It prevents pimples better than washing alone. It gets under your skin where soaps and cleansers can't go. For 11, 25, up to 53% fewer pimples.
Wow, this is huge.
After you wash, all over your face. Clear Stick. It's a real pimple prevention invention.
Toothpaste right. Use it.
Brute by Fabergé. Men are back.
When you see Prego and Ragu Old World style over pasta, you can see Prego is thicker. Prego's so thick it sticks. So why pick the sauce that runs from your pasta? Prego, it's in there.
After a whole week filled with wonderfully memorable episodes of I Love Lucy, how could you ever return to life without Lucy again?
Every time I think about it, I get a sinking feeling right here.
Worry no more. Starting next week, Nick at Night is setting Lucy up in her new home. Weeknights at 9, 8 Central. Now you can watch our beautifully restored and completely uncut episodes every night.
Hey, this'll make Lucy happy.
I Love Lucy is right where it belongs, on the home of classic TV, Nick at Night.
Good girl. I gotta hand it to you, Rick. That schedule idea was a real brainstorm. I'm putting Ethel on one tomorrow. Attaboy.
Don't start wailing like Lucy does after Ricky yells at her. There's one more classic unedited, restored I Love Lucy episode on the way tonight. Stay tuned as Nick at Night Loves Lucy continues.
You're watching Nick at Night Loves Lucy, our week-long tribute to America's favorite redhead. We're almost through our 4th episode tonight. But there's still one more episode to go.
Lucy, don't cry.
Carry all the items in my experience most people need.
Ira Glotza, Drug Mart.
My customers turn into my friends. I know them, they trust me. And after 25 years of personal service, how could they not?
Drug Mart, your real neighborhood drugstore.
At SR Video Pictures, we provide commercials, corporate videos, training films, music videos. Hey, we can even recommend someone excellent to film your weddings or your bar mitzvahs.
SR Video Pictures, we're shaking up a storm.
Not just karate. Tiger Schulman's Karate. Call 1-800-52-TIGER. 1-800-52-TIGER.
Minutes rest. But he's about to break free with an effervescent rush of relief. Alka-Seltzer Plus Nighttime. It speeds powerful medicines to free your breathing, relieve your runny nose, soothe your aches, and quiet your cough so you can rest. All without alcohol. Nothing rushes relief like Alka-Seltzer Plus Nighttime.
Sorry.
It was delicious.
How about a cappuccino?
You have a cappuccino machine?
This may take a while.
Maxwell House Cappuccino.
This is great. John, show me how the machine works.
Maxwell House. The magic without the machine.
Today's tennis whites are tennis brights. But how do you remove stains without taking out the color? Use Color Bright Clorox 2 with special stain lifters to lift stains and brighteners to keep colors looking bright. Clorox 2 Color Safe Bleach, the color specialist.
Another meal made simple with pork. Slice it, saute it, and smother it. Whatever goes on top. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Pork, the other white meat.
Dave Thomas has a dream of competing in the four-man bobsled and winning gold.
Let's try it.
Maybe we ought to have lunch first.
If you've got a challenging afternoon, get a Wendy's $2.99 old-fashioned quarter-pound single combo with biggie fries and a cold drink. The best hamburger makes the best combo.
48! 48 seconds? No, minutes! Well, better luck next time.
Yeah, see you, buddy.
Wendy's quarter-pound single combo, now just $2.99.
Hey, guys, what about Pierre's figure skating?
Nick at Night, it's TV done right. Your favorite shows, your favorite stars, watch Nick at Night, that's where they are. Nick at Night.
We're back with Nick at Night Loves Lucy. I Love Lucy uncut, restored, and in prime time. Well, we've come to our final episode of this evening, and it's one that presented a special challenge to the series writers. They not only had to come up with the usual half hour of classic comedy, they had to create a complete original mini musical, but it was worth it. And every glorious note has been restored in this completely uncut episode. You've got front row seats to see Lucy as the Queen of the Gypsies in The Operetta on Nick at Night.
Nick at Night Loves Lucy is brought to you by Little Caesars.
Only on Nick at Night can you find I Love Lucy fully restored and completely uncut. Now, every time you tune in to watch I Love Lucy, you'll get all of Lucy right here on Nick at Night.
I smoke. The people I ride with don't. So in the car, I shift to Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. It's got a cool, clean taste we all can enjoy. Instead of smoking, I share a pack of pure chewing satisfaction.
It was so hard being a mom with a migraine.
The pain was unbearable.
Guess so, I couldn't go to work.
There's news about migraine. Migraine doesn't have to mean missing out on life. Research has given doctors new understanding about migraine. They can diagnose it better and provide surprisingly effective treatment programs.
I'm back on the job, and I'm staying here.
I'm glad I saw my doctor.
My doctor really helped.
Before your next migraine, call your doctor.
Where do you get your wish for fish?
It's Long John Silver's for great batter dip taste. Now get our original one-piece fish and fries, just $1.79.
Only one place can grant your wish. Well, it's Long John Silver's when you want to throw a fish.
Did you know that granola bar is loaded with fat?
Oh, no!
But here's new Kellogg's low-fat granola bars, half the fat of the leading crunchy granola bar.
Hooray!
Really good. Kellogg's new low-fat granola bars, loaded with taste, half the fat.
Yep, it's a dull, boring morning. 65 degrees. No wind. No clouds. Dull.
What'd he have for breakfast?
I smoke. The rest of the group doesn't. So I bring another idea to the table. Wrigley's Spearmint Gum. That cool, clean taste is something the whole group can enjoy. So instead of smoking, I pass around pure chewing satisfaction.
Nick at Night has set out the welcome mat for I Love Lucy.
Lucy!
Yes, Lucy, Ricky, Ethel, and Fred have moved into the home of classic TV.
It's sort of our
destiny.
I Love Lucy's back in prime time, back in its original uncut form. So come home to that irrepressible redhead whose plans are mislaunched, whose plots are ill-fated, and whose comedy is nothing but classic. Starting next week, it's I Love Lucy, weeknights at 9, 8 Central. Lucy, welcome home to Nick at Night. You're watching Nick at Night Loves Lucy, our week-long tribute to America's favorite redhead. We're almost through our 4th episode tonight. But there's still one more episode to go.
Lucy, don't cry.
Calling collect. You've got options. You can dial 0 like this guy.
Hi, Mommy. I rode on the plane all by myself.
Did I mention you'll be charged as much as you possibly can for this call?
Or
you can dial 1-800-COLLECT. Here's how it works. Dial 1-800-COLLECT. Yeah, I just saved you some cash. You're welcome. Love you. Called Mom Collect, huh? You know, you could have saved up to 44% by dialing 1-800-COLLECT.
Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
We're gonna take your picture. Here we go. Okay, give me a big smile. Don't worry, kids love me. Oh, it's the phone. They want you to smile. They'll call you back. So this guy walks into a psychiatrist with a squid on his head. Oh, you've heard this one. Ow! Funny thing happened to me on the way to the sandbox today. Look, I'm the mouse man. Don't cry. It's just me. It's not really a mouse. I'm dying here. You like French fries? You like McDonald's? What did I tell you? Kids love me.
Some people are fussy about their breath, and some people are very fussy. For them, there's Rembrandt Mouth Refreshing Rinse. 100% alcohol-free, 100% delicious. More than a mouthwash, an experience.
New Clorox Automatic. It's like cleaning your toilet with Clorox bleach every time you flush.
You work harder, you get better, right? But working to condition my perm made it flatter. Then I found this, Pert Plus, just right for perms. Using a separate conditioner after you shampoo can flatten your perm. This is better. It leaves hair fuller. It cleans gently, then conditions just where you need it. So your hair is fuller and soft, too.
Pert Plus for permed and color-treated hair. Fuller hair, no fuss.
She's sweet. She's hot. And now, she's here on the home of classic TV. Yes, Nick at Night loves Lucy. And to welcome her, we've selected 25 of the most unforgettable episodes of I Love Lucy, shown uncut and restored to their original beauty. So join us for this classic TV celebration. Watch Nick at Night Loves Lucy, all this week starting at 8, 7 Central. We're back with Nick at Night Loves Lucy, and we proudly welcome the crown jewel of TV comedy, I Love Lucy, to the home of classic TV, Nick at Night.
Thank you for watching this evening's installment of Nick at Night Loves Lucy, our 5-night marathon of the choicest I Love Lucy episodes. Don't forget, there are 5 more classic misadventures tomorrow night, starting at 8, 7 Central, right here. Now stay tuned for the Dick Van Dyke Show, next on Nick at Night.
You're watching Nick at Night Loves Lucy. This is our final episode this evening. But cheer up. There will be 5 more classic I Love Lucys tomorrow. So be sure to join us then on Nick at Night.
There's a brand new baby at our house.
Actually, there were lots of new babies at the Ricardo house, and they're all part of our television heritage. The newborn little Ricky was played by 18-day-old James John Ganser, the baby by twins Richard and Ronald Simmons. Then came Michael and Joseph Mayer. But there was only one Keith Thibodeau. Known as the world's tiniest professional drummer, the 5-year-old was a natural to play Ricky's son. Look for all the little Rickies here on Nick at Night. Welcome back. Next up, it's Dick Van Dyke, followed by The Lucy Show. And then Alfred Hitchcock presents Nick at Night. We aim to please.